Hello, my name is Hannah Winchester, and today I am going to be giving a little presentation on the Educational Specialist in School Psychology graduate program here at Fresno State. So, first, I'll start with a quick little overview of this program. So, with this program, students are earning an educational specialist credential in school psychology. This is a 76-unit program, and this is over a 3-year time span. So, during the first 4 semesters, students earn 600 hours working in the field. And each semester, students are actually given different opportunities to work with different grade levels and in different school districts so that you're really able to feel out your options with your future career. And during your 3rd year, students must complete an internship of 1,200 hours. I know 1,200 hours sounds like a lot, but during your 3rd year, if you stayed on track in this program, it is mainly just the interning hours, and it's very hands-on and it's a lot of fun. And this program also has a 100% employment rate among all of the graduates here. So that's perfect because students just get to go straight in to working after they finish this program. And this is just a very rewarding and fulfilling job. You are working directly with students that have mental or behavioral problems, and it's very helpful for teachers, parents, just everyone all around. It is a great job. Starting with the credentialing that you get in this program. So, first, you are accredited by the state through the CTC, the California Commission on Teacher Credentialing, and you're approved by the NASP, the National Association of School Psychologists. So you're actually getting a credential, and this gives students out of this program the eligibility to apply for the National Certification in School Psychology. So, with this certification, you basically have some more job opportunities, some different pay, but you do have to pass a exam to get this certification. So, there is that, but it does help for more opportunities with jobs. And students are also given an institutional recommendation for a pupil personnel services credential with an advanced specialization in school psychology. And the PPS credential is super helpful. You also have to apply for this one, but you have all of the requirements and prereqs to get this credential. You just have to apply for it. With this credential, you are given more options for working in school counseling, mental health therapists, and even as a child social worker. So that's cool. You have so many more different options with this program if you continue to follow through with schooling. So, there are some undergraduate requirements. So, I would recommend getting a bachelor's degree in psychology, but you don't necessarily have to do this. You can just gain credits in the following courses down below. So, first, in each, you can notice in some of the areas you just have to pick one, and then all the others that are just there, like Psych 42, 144, 66, you have to take all of those ones that are just bulleted on their own. And you also must have a 3.0 average to get into this program. So there are a few more requirements to get into this program. That is, there are some essays in the application process. You need 3 letters of recommendation. You are interviewed to get into this program. So, depending on your performance or your professionalism, you must pass the CBEST. And there are also some exams that you have to pass with the psychology department. So, there's the graduate writing requirement and the statistical proficiency exam, just so you know what you're doing, and what the program consists of. So, this is just a little example of the program. So, in your first year, you're going to be taking 17 units first semester, 12 to 14 units your second semester. And also, most of these classes you can take in your other semesters in the program. It's just pretty helpful to get them done early on so that you have time for all of your interning. And then your second year for fall, you're going to be taking about 13 to 16 units. Spring second year will be 10 to 14 units. And your fall third year is pretty low, it's 6 to 9 units. Your spring third year is about 6 units. And your third year, like I said, is mostly interning, so it's pretty hands-on. And then you must also pass the LEP exam, which is the Licensed Educational Psychologist. But you'll be very prepared for this by the time that you are done with this program. So, there are many job opportunities after the completion of this program. The main one, if you don't go on to take further exams or get further credentialing, is school psychology. So, this is a very rewarding profession, as I already said before. So, as a school psychologist, you are supporting students' learning abilities and you help guide teachers through their ability to teach challenged students, so behaviorally or their learning abilities. So you do work closely with SPED, and you are required to be knowledgeable of empirical research in psychology and education, analysis of data regarding behavioral problems. You need good communication skills because you are going to be working closely with teachers, many students, administrators, and parents of these students that you're going to be helping. So you can work with children anywhere from a little baby, so an infant, to around 20, 22 years old. And school psychologists don't just work with students with learning disabilities, but they also can provide mental health services for students in general education. So, students that don't struggle with their learning or whatnot, you do provide mental health services for them at times. So, the main roles of school psychologists: consultation, assessment, intervention, prevention, in service, and research. So, consultation, you're going to be talking closely with parents and teachers to form alternatives to prevent or to help problems that students are having. And you're also going to be testing and evaluating students' skills and their emotional development. And the intervention would be after the testing, and this is to help these students work through these problems. Prevention is just preventing these things from happening, bully prevention, conflict management. In service, you will be working in small groups at times, or even doing training with teachers or in groups. And there's a lot of research to go with it so that you can really help your students. So, the job setting and salary: 86% of the employment after this program, or just with the credentials from this program, are in public schools. And the median salary of full time school based psychologists in the year of 2014 to 2015 school year was $63,000. And this is the median, so this is just an average, but the salary definitely does vary based off of credentials that you have, if you go further into school, your location, the school district. And then also there's some other percentages on here about how the employment in different schools other than public schools. So there's 10% in colleges, 8% in private schools, 7% in independent practice, 6.7% faith-based schools, 1.5% in hospitals, 1.6% in state departments of education. And now that you know, just a quick little overview of the program. If you have any more questions, this is our EDS School Psychology Coordinator, and her name is Marilyn Wilson. She's a PhD. Here is her information if you need to contact her. Okay, and then that concludes my presentation. These are the websites that I got all of my information from. I hope everybody has a safe and good holiday. Happy Thanksgiving.